Hello. Today we're gonna work on our logo design sketches. So we've already practiced how to do this. So now we're gonna figure out what you are going to design your logo as. Don't forget to write your name, team, and teacher on the spot up here. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna figure out two different designs. They don't have to be perfect. These are just sketches, so you're drawing out your ideas. So remember, we're starting with the idea of where you're drawing a shape first. It doesn't have to be perfect, like I said. And then in that shape, you are drawing your name. So let me figure out my shape first. We will have an assignment where you'll be finding your shape already, or you can freehand draw it, but it's up to you what you want to do. Don't make it too small and detailed because you're going to be putting your name in here. So once you have your shape drawn, your outline, you're filling your name into that space. So when I have them both done, what you are going to do is you are going to redraw this on your final copy. So I'm going to draw that shape again or trace it, whichever step you are doing, and fitting my name into there. Make sure you're fitting the space in there as best as possible so that it's filling up the space and it looks like the shape without your name there. Okay, now I'm going to outline in Sharpie and erase my pencil. Be strategic on how you are outlining and erasing your pencil lines. You want that design to still show, so there might be some pieces of whatever shape it is that you choose that you are erasing. For example, if you look at my M here, I erased the part of the leaf there. It's okay if you have to look at this for a little to figure out what it is. To be successful, it should be filling that space completely, to be making that shape or design that you chose. Now I am ready to paint. We are using tempera cakes. So you should have a paintbrush, a water cup, and your tempera cakes that you will share at your table. Take the cover off, set it off to the side, and you need to wake up the tempera cakes because right now it is, I guess you could say, asleep. So you're gonna paint in your design however you'd like. There are some techniques that I'm gonna show you first. One of my favorites, which I'm gonna do for this one, is wet into wet. So wet into wet is where you take your paintbrush, you paint with water first in the area that you want your design to be. So you're just staying in those areas where you want it to be. Then you're gonna get your paintbrush wet again, dip it into your paint, so rub gently on the color that you want, and then you're gonna put the paint on the paper and it will start spreading out. You shouldn't be digging your brush in here, you should just be lightly rubbing it on there. If you want the paint to spread out a little bit more, add a little bit more water on there and this will start like spreading out like a tie-dye piece of artwork. Switch colors if you need to, so wash off your brush, swirl it a couple times on the bottom, wipe, no tapping. Should not be mixing colors on the paint tray. If you want to mix them on your paper, that is fine. So I'm going to go ahead and paint this all in, staying in my lines, doing my best job as possible. Whatever colors you are using, make sure the colors relate to you because this is your personal logo, remember. So you want it to have meaning to you. So I'm using some of my favorite colors, but you can use colors that have meaning to you. If you get too much water on your paper, you can take a paper towel and you can dab it up where it went. Or there's also this really cool trick. Clean off your brush, wipe it off good, and then you can roll your paintbrush over the areas where there's too much paint or water and it will wipe that off. When you finish, close back up your paint. Take your mat and your painting to the drying rack. Remember, your painting should go underneath the tape color of your table that you sit at. So if I sit at the blue table, my project goes underneath the blue tape. Have fun.